I am live. I wish I had like 2 monitors or something. So I can edit on one monitor and on the other one I can see the chat or something. Maybe I should use my phone or something, whatever. We use what we have. We can't use what we don't have. Having only one monitor, it's like having bad genetics. Because you can't see. Um, I don't know what I wanted to say. It's like having like smaller vision or something. It's like having just one eye that is working instead of having like two. Nobody here yet. Whatever. I have time. They call me durian liar. No. Durian liar. No. Actually, live streaming is fun. Live streaming is more fun than making videos because you just go online and you don't have anything to edit. You just have to make sure you don't say something like really, really dumb or whatever that people are going to clip. Because that's not too smart. But yeah, the point is that there's nothing to upload, nothing, because you just end the live stream and it's already uploaded. It's ready for everybody to watch it. I guess I should just live stream more often. I even want some type of new type of so-called series where I just tell stories. Maybe I should do that now, but I'm kind of distracted with editing. Can't multitask. Because I also need to hear what I'm editing here. I can't multitask because I'm undercarbed or something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe those high carb, low fat vegans, they were right after all. No, I'm just kidding. I had like 1 liter of orange juice today. Yeah, that should be enough. In fact, I'm planning to like reduce my carbs significantly. Just to make sure I carb down instead of carbing up. Live chat. Oh man. Oh yeah, Finn Primal Friend has deleted his channel. Like, what in the world? I don't know why would. Maybe he just put the videos on private. I don't know why would he do that. He had such an awesome videos where the dogs were like scouting. That was my favorite part of his videos. the dogs were scouting. And also that guy called Hiding in My Room, he also deleted his channel. Well, he deleted most of his videos. He has like less videos than me, and he has like sits on like 100,000 subscribers. I made few videos on him where I reviewed that he has such a bad diet that he just after he had his meals, he just has to lay down on the ground and like make like sounds or like whatever, like is in pain from digesting the food. Yeah, that would not happen if it just ate our natural diet. They call me durian liar. No, 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 no. Maybe I should steal that intro and edit it, and instead of Durian Rider, it's going to sing Durian Liar. This video is, by the way, related to him. It's not related. It's actually a message to Durian Liar. Got no viewers, but who cares? Maybe the viewers are just busy or something. Yeah, that happens. I was pretty busy the last few days. Busy with work and stuff. There you go. We have our first viewer. Wonder who it is. Yeah, and it's gone. I keep remembering that short video or whatever, that audio that everybody uses, that was created by iShowSpeed when iShowSpeed got interviewed, and they said that what they said. Well, yeah, when iShowSpeed got interviewed, and iShowSpeed is like, I had that one viewer, and that one viewer kept me going, and each day I got more viewers, and then it was 10 viewers, whatever, and the numbers kept increasing, 1,000 viewers. And that should be like an inspiring moment, man, of having multiple viewers. Like, life is about having viewers. Well, it's not. Should they call me? I keep saying it's such a catchy song, man. It's not my fault. The Durian Liar song. I should make like an intro. Yeah, and I should produce my own song. It's not a big deal. I just I don't know, download like a sound pad or I don't know, and yeah, just press the buttons in the right order and create a nice rhythm. And yeah, there you have it. I have the beats and I can sing something, and there you have it. I have a nice intro for my song. It's gonna be really iconic. But yeah, who has time for that? Actually, singing and all of that, it's actually really difficult. Like when I tried to make that song, well, I had some help because I basically copy pasted some type of other band's rhythm, and yeah, I just switched up the lyrics like significantly. I still made them rhyme and stuff, but it was really difficult to keep up that rhythm. I don't know. But I did like the process of making that song. I kind of forgot the lines how they go. Oh yeah, it goes like, "Come on, everybody, throw your candy up in the air. Come on, let's." Yeah, that it took me so much time to just get that part right, because I'm not like a singer or something. I clearly don't have the voice, and I don't know. It's kind of cringe, but it's also so funny in the same time. Come on, everybody, throw your candy up in there. Come on, let's. And keep the sugar coming, just keep the insulin rising. Come on down to the city of Adelaide, where we ride with Durian Liar and the Pimp It's Easy. Do you know how we keep it bumping every time, baby? We ride with Durian Liar and the Pimp It's Easy. Kinda had to remember. Anyway, I privated all my live streams, but I won't private this one because I thought, look at that, man. For 11 minutes straight, I just talked with very little pauses. It's actually nice to do this. Yeah, I should do this more often while I'm editing. Because yeah, editing it's just it's kind of boring sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I just like to make my audio sound like a nice audiobook. Actually, I do want to write like record a few audiobooks and see how that's good. I sell that, but in the same time, I don't really want to put my content behind a like paywall because yeah, I in my opinion, it's good to just place it out there for free, but also provide a link because someone who wants to buy it they are going to listen to it anyway. And I don't know if someone wants to like so-called um, uh, pay me that way, then they can do it. But in the same time, it can be pirated because it can be re-recorded very easily and just made into an MP3 file and distributed for free. So there you have it. Uh, I'm just going to to make the piracy myself, and then there's nothing to pirate, man. Yeah, just yeah, it's better that way. And yeah, you can hear it before you buy it, and after you listen to it, you can decide, hey, I want to have a copy just to help AZX out for his work or not. Yeah, that's the best way. It's nothing scammy about it, and nobody's gonna be like, oh, I want a refund or something. Well, it's not like you want on Amazon. You can just get refunded in like few months or something. Maybe you can also get it for like completely free, because that's just how it works when you're like new on Amazon. What's that? Amazon Audible, then you have free credits for certain books. And yeah, there you have it. The audiobooks are pretty nice. Yeah, that's the deal. But oh my days, man, an audiobook would require so much editing. But yeah, it's not like I have to do it like in one sitting, like I do the videos. It's usually I do the videos in one sitting. And it's not like I have to do it. I just like to do it this way. I want to get it done and upload it same day. Whatever. It's actually a lot more easier to make live streams because yeah, it's just free flow, and you don't actually have to think about what you're gonna say. because as the idea comes, I can just say it. Many times I'm at work or something, and I think about the video, and by the time I come home, I no longer care about it. And yeah, so the idea just goes out of the window. Or when I sit down in front of the computer, I actually need to think about, did I forget to say something? I'm pretty sure even in this video, I did forget to say a few things. But hey, if you forget about it, it's not too important, right? Well, sometimes it is. Whatever. The main things are already said, so yeah. And we have 2 viewers. And each day more and more. Do you guys know that from iShow speed? Okay, the someone who's like listening back to this already heard this one. iShow meet, yeah. I was just saying, you know that quote where iShow speed is like, I had 1 viewer, and then each day I had more and more, and 4 viewers and 10 viewers and thousands of viewers. And we're supposed to get inspired by that. Oh my days, viewers are so important. Because if I don't have viewers, I'm like a low value man or something. It's some type of brainwash, you know. I just watched another YouTuber, and it was like I came across from the Durian Riders comment section, and he was like stressed out that and neurotic about it, that he has to put out content there, and yeah, he has to make it and keep on grinding, and each day to just make videos, because his dream is to be like a YouTuber. And oh my days, man, just take a chill. No need to be so neurotic about it. Maybe he was lacking like nutrients or something. I mean, I don't blame him, because yeah, he was saying how Durian Rider is the king. So you can imagine, you can imagine, you can imagine what type of person is that. Having pieces of meat with brains following you is not desirable to me. I don't get it. Having pieces of more followers equals more fake. I I do know a few YouTubers who I really want to see their content and have, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes there is content out there that, yeah, I'm genuinely interested in, but I don't know. Some when it comes to brain rot content and to those people to get like a lot of views, like I figured it out that, yeah, that is just specifically uh, for attention and nothing else. It's like they show you something strange, and you are supposed to like pay attention to that. While it's something where it's like skill based, where it's like a true skill, like that requires you to a lot of practice and hours, and yeah, seeing that, it's a way different experience than seeing I don't know, some type of brain rot content. Like I saw some live streamer where is like a girl, and she pretends to sleep and puts some type of brain rot music, and some type of Roblox video is playing. I don't know if you saw that. It's like, what? And I bet she makes like a lot of money out of that. They want me to like funny fart noises and cat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the past, that's what it used to be. It used to be like that, and nowadays it's like an entire sound effects. And whatever. Where are you from? Most of my viewers are um, Australia, United Kingdom, and United States. That's the three. Oh, okay. Maybe I get viewers because of Durian Rider content or whatever. High carb, low fat vegans hate watching. I'm just kidding. I don't think there are high carb, low fat vegans hate watching. From North, yeah, man. That's I have some respect for those people. It's like they live like it's their laws, and yeah, I think that's one of the few places where it's like really traditional. But if you think about it, there are many countries where if you're going, uh, it's like they live like in a different reality, and they have like different laws, and they can get away with different things. And if when like nowadays when they like change servers, and they act like they would act in their countries because they live like in a different reality, they get like jailed or something. Or even very simple things like, let's say, uh, you come from a country where you're like very direct, and you go to a country where everybody's like fake, like they fake kindness, and they don't really tell you in your face. And the moment you tell something in their face, they act like, uh, yeah, you're like the worst person ever. It's like you're required to be fake with them. Like, what in the world, man? And also because I'm like Hungarian, and when I talk in English, sometimes I would say I'm saying exactly what like words to word what I would say in Hungarian, and yeah, that can sound different to someone who speaks English. It can sound like maybe too obnoxious or something. Is Hungary/Romania a very direct country, or are they fake like Americans? Um, I would say there are people who are like genuinely like so-called kind, like they don't want any confrontation, but the most direct people I met there, and like in Transylvania. Well, that's where I grew up, so that's where I have like most experience with people. They are really direct people, and they tell you in your face. I think it mostly comes down to like how much confidence they have, and if they can like so-called afford it, and without being scared that they are going to be kicked out of the company or whatever. Like I was like in a leading position in a company, and I had uh, I had this guy. He was like really direct. He was like the most direct person I ever met, and he basically told me that he doesn't care if he gets kicked out or something, and he was giving me advice that why am I worried so much about my duties when I'm not gonna get kicked out anyway. Like, what in the world? Yeah, he also had like more financial freedom than me, so yeah, of course he's not gonna be worried, and he also did not have the same responsibilities. But overall, I would say, yeah, it's pretty direct. It's not much fake kindness. Because if you like fake kind and people realize it, then they say like really brutal things. Like yeah, I know it's not nice, but yeah, parents are being brought up, and like like things like that. Like it gets really vulgar, and it might sound to an English person, it might sound like very brutal, but back home it's very normal. And yeah, it might be brutal when you're like a kid, but you grow up and you just hear it all the time, you get used to it, and it's like second nature. Interesting answer, thanks. Do you find Russians to be more blunt than Transylvanians or less? I hmm, I don't know. I didn't met too many Russians. I met sometimes some Ukrainians. Yeah, they were pretty direct. And one time I know that some guy with Russian accent, he just started yelling at in traffic some type of things like what is going on here or something. And like yeah, I'm just listening to my recording. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know many Russians, to be honest. But again, Russia is like a big country and there are multiple cultures there. I I guess they are like really direct when there's like vodka involved or something, no? The same for us. We also have like traditional alcohol. It's not like I consume any. I quit alcohol like a long time ago. It's like 7, 8 years or something. Even when I tried it, I only tried it because it was like hyped up. You see how everybody is like into like drinking and stuff, and you're like curious. In countries that are more blunt, do they take it less personally? Do they take less offense to the bluntness? Um, I know that we had this client who was actually like, if you did something stupid, it doesn't matter that another colleague of yours did it. He would just start talking about like he would start talking about moms and stuff. And I didn't took it personally, but I know people that went in and they gave me a call, like it was like a worker of mine, and gave me a call that yeah, look what they said. He actually started talking about my mom, like that's what he said, and he was like really hurt about it. But yeah, it was just an emotional mangina who was working there, so I don't think you should take it personally. So yeah, it varies. Some people are really sensible, and some people they get used to it. I guess if you're like grow up like in a more like a hood area, whereas like uh, kids of different ages and whatever, it's you're just going to get like more used to it or something. And if you grow up in like a more polite area where people don't really argue much and don't really have like physical fights or something, I guess it's more like that. Yeah. But it's not like rich kids there don't talk in a rude way. Even rich kids say like pretty rude stuff. Yeah, I think there's some type of beauty in when someone speaks so freely. and sometimes it gets like really hilarious. Um, like in terms of English language, I would say it's like very close to the way Australians talk, like Australian bogans, like Turio Rider says, Australian bogan. Yeah, like I saw videos of like Australians talk in that way, and it's really close that the way that Hungarians talk. Not all Hungarians, of course, but where I grew up, it's like very similar. Like I actually used to think that talking in English it's like very polite until I heard Australians, certain Australians talk in that way. And yeah, that was like, well, I guess this is how Hungarians would say it in English. If you like raw meat, I guess raw culture follows naturally. There is a reason why they call bullshit bullshit, I guess. Oh, yes. Actually, I was eating raw meat without knowing it back home. Like, it's normal to have this sausage, and I wasn't always cooking it. Because actually, I had no idea how to put oil in the pan and clean it up or whatever. So I was just taking the sausage. It's basically like minced meat and it's seasoned and it's left there completely raw and never cooked. But I actually never knew that it. Well, I actually knew that it's raw, but it was like acceptable. I was like, yeah, it's stood like few days or not few days, because actually few months, and it's like dry just a little bit and whatever. I mean, honest food, baguette. I don't know what baguettes means. Baguettes, honest beef. Oh, I guess it's like, uh, okay, I get it. It's like uh, requires or begs it for it. I don't know. Like I get it what it means. Biggest honest behavior. Oh yeah, leads to. Yeah, that's very true. I feel like a different person since eating naturally. I feel like more stable, like without without consuming before consuming raw meat. Like I remember laughing at the stupidest things, like a lot. And now I just feel like I live like more in reality or something. But back when I used to live like home, I actually my favorite food was cooked liver with mustard, and it was like a mustard that is like very close to American mustard. I know I had American mustard, and it's very same taste. Like it has very little mustard seeds, and it's more like sweet. Yeah, that used to be my absolute favorite food. Cooked liver with mustard. I don't like the whole grain mustard because that feels like too much toxic and too much spicy. But when there's just a little bit to make it interesting, oh yeah, that's what it makes it go really well with meat. The fact that it also has vinegar, because yeah, vinegar, anything like yeah, Dijon, yeah, exactly. Dijon is I don't know, it feels too toxic to me. But I remember having like Dijon for the first time, and I put the same quantity as would put this other type of sweet mustard, and I was like, "What? I cannot eat a 1 tablespoon of this. I can't even eat just a little bit of dipping out of it." I was used to just put like a lot of this sweet mustard because yeah, usually something sweet and from the vinegar taste, it goes so well with meat. Just like you would have some nice orange juice after a fatty meal or some bone marrow or some butter. It's like the body requires you to drink something acidic after that because I know it helps like with digestion or something. It's the same way as pickles. Pickles taste so nice after fatty meat. Because of vinegar, of course. Yes, it's too spicy. I'm not a fan of spice these days at all. Like, what am I supposed to? I guess when the meat was cooked and salted and all of that, spiciness kind of like complements it in a way. But since it's raw, I feel like something that is like really spicy, it would just overtake the tastes. And one time, it actually happened this year. I had some cooked chicken because I'm not eating raw chicken because even if it's organic or something, I make sure to buy organic. But it's not like I'm having cooked chicken often. But yeah, I had it this year once, and I placed only butter on top, and I bought this Thai Thai sauce or something. And I used to like that Thai sauce, and uh, like few months ago, I did not like it at all. I was like, yeah, this is a waste of money. It's enough to just have butter and chicken. It was basically just butter and chicken and in the oven, like no salt, nothing else. But the thing about that, it's that like you put butter on it. It's like you crave cow fat because the chicken is not fatty enough. Just the skin, it's basically fatty, but yeah, nothing else. It's just too feels too lean. But other than that, it was delicious. But yeah, I want fatty meat and red. Do you enjoy the blandness of raw meat? I think children have uncorrupted tastes and they tend to dislike grown up foods like coffee, wine, and spice. Yes, the blandness. I have nothing. It actually doesn't feel too bland. If something feels like today, I was like, I really don't feel like eating a lot of raw liver. I really felt like this. It's not like if I don't feel like it, I just don't have it. And my theory is that I just don't require the nutrients, and I just had mostly like muscle meat. And yeah, that's about it. I had mostly muscle meat. Did not have much liver. I also need to do groceries, but I did not have time. So yeah, I mostly had just muscle meat. But it doesn't taste bland, but if something doesn't taste good and you know that it's good quality, it just means that you're just not hungry enough. Or I actually was craving today more fat, so I wish I had some bone marrow, but it's too late for me to go now to the shop. I don't really like going out at this hour. Just gonna go in the morning and get bunch of bones. I hope I hope it's going to be like on stock. The one that I showed on my recent short video, that was like super delicious. And yeah, what was the other one? Children have uncorrupted taste. Yeah, children do have uncorrupted taste. And things like pepper and stuff, it's just wants you to give like some type of interesting taste, but it's also in a way to make it like taste more wild. Like it's like a sign that you crave actually wild meat, because wild meat, like when I have deer meat, when I can get it, uh, it tastes a little bit like it has black pepper, and also tastes sweet when it's like super fresh. It also gets like different smell once it stays in the fridge for a little bit longer. I'm not a huge fan of that smell, to be honest, but it's still healthier than eating rice. Why are there no raw primal women? How do we attract more females in the movement? Um, I how many I know. It's not like I know know her or anything. There's that there's that there's that chick, uh, Bailey, um, and Instagram is basically full of them, and also TikTok. There's many. There was that girl called Primal Deer. And what was the other part of how do we attract more females into the movement? Uh, I think the best way to do it is when they live with you and they eat what you eat. And first they might act like disgusted of it, but yeah, the best way is to do it is to just feed them, uh, and to make them familiar with it. Because if someone sees it for the first time, they even get defensive. Uh, I know that I talked to someone about it, that bone marrow tastes like butter, and she told me that I'm lying. Okay. But it tastes like butter. Like, am I lying? Okay, it kind of tastes like more like animal fat. It's not like that sweetness of butter with lactose and all of that. It's it's like a little bit different, but it also has that irony, like taste of iron, just like blood. It's like kind of like a combination of animal fat and blood and like butter. If woman is into a primal diet, it's already over for you, bro. Do you mean that if she's into the primal diet, then she's going to look like too good, like it's going to be out of your league? Yeah, that can happen. Especially if from a very young age she was fed that way. But yeah, that's very rare. I'm actually happy that I was fed some cooked livers. Not some, because it was like basically on daily basis. I was either cooked, I was either fed like cooked liver, or I was fed like pate. Like I know I had pate almost every day, and I never got bored of it. It was one of my favorite foods. I was begging my parents to get it for me. I never complained that oh it's too fatty or something, but I always complained when the food had seed oils. And another thing that I was complaining about when we actually have like lard and like rendered animal fat and we place it on bread. And I was complaining about that it's too much animal fat. Like it's like was like a sign that I need like more iron or something. Because yeah, too much animal fat is too much. Like when you feel that you had enough, you had enough. Some what? I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, he was asking how. So I said how they might be like out of your league because because they like yeah, but I don't know if they are out of your league. I'm just saying that yeah, they might look like too good. Some other man had to put that idea into her head. She's not virgin anymore. It's over. Only low quality, high exposure women are into primal diet. Well, that's a very general. I don't know if their parents was like the main source of information about primal diet, and that's how they got into it, and they were like protected by douchebags or whatever, protected from the douchebags. Then yeah, she should be fine. No. Yeah, I have the same, but that that little bit of bitterness. I know Gotis keeps saying how it's always like really sweet, but it's not. If it stays a little bit, it gets like bitter or something. Like it changes over the time. It's like different. Depends how fresh it is and all of that. But it really remembers me of chocolate. Like I just don't want to have chocolate anymore because yeah, that bitterness. It's clearly when children are crying after chocolate, they are actually crying after liver. Imagine like in nature back then, how intense it would have felt having liver when there was no chocolate. Like you were not born in a place where it's like chocolate and there was no cooking of cocoa beans or whatever. Imagine how intense some liver felt, and that's why it was basically the chocolate of nature, so called. What was the other? So, okay. Did you ever suffer from acne? Does this diet help it or hinder it? About acne, I know, I know kids. I actually know just one kid in my class who had like a pizza face, but nobody else, man. Everybody else had such a perfect skin. Maybe one pimple or yeah, some pimples can be called acne sometimes, but yeah, acne is like different ways of appearing. If it can be just redness at first time. If it gets infected, then it's like a different type. Like sometimes acne doesn't even look bad. It can be look like you're like having good circulation, but it's actually some type of skin issue. But acne has like many types. But acne, like the ugly looking acne, like the pizza face acne, I never had that. Never any sign of it. And yeah, that can I say that even that is better to be treated with some medicine and cream and also good diet. Because if you just treat what on outside, like I would say it's good to, like, if it's infected, it's good to get rid of the infection as well and also fix your diet. But you can do just one thing. Imagine you're not having a good diet, but you fix it with cream. The infection is gone, but now you just have the simple type of acne before it got infected. But if you give up the cream, or yeah, if you give up the cream, then it can come back. It's just like with dandruff. If you're just treating dandruff with vinegar, like vinegar is really good for again, dandruff also has many reasons why it can happen. It can happen because of yeast infection, and it can happen also because you simply just dehydrated. Like it has many sources, and it's not always the same for everybody. Homeschooling for the win. Yeah, I wish I was homeschooled. Actually, I loved high school. High school was best years ever, like ever. I actually miss those people. But other than I don't know. I mean, uh, some people were cool, but high school was the best. Hmm. What else? Gatis enjoys wheel liver. I I never had wheel liver. Wheel liver I only had like wheel I only had muscle meat from wheel. And yeah, some young cow tastes good. Maybe bull. Maybe it was a bull because they just impregnate the cow to get like a baby for the dairy industry, and then they just slaughter the wheel while it's young, because they don't want to like feed it or whatever. They just want quick and easy money out of it. And yeah, that is going to taste good because it's a young cow. Never put anything on your skin that you wouldn't want to eat. That's a general rule. Yeah, I'm not saying that medicine is like super good, but sometimes accepting certain side effects, and if you get lucky, you also need some type of luck, and you also need like a good doctor that actually knows the dosage and all of that, and you need to respect that dosage and trust the doctor, because yeah, same way a cream that can ruin your skin, and you can be just super unlucky and get like really bad side effects from it. But if you are getting just a little bit of side effects and you make it go away, and you also fix your diet, and there's going to be like absolutely no sign that you ever had acne or very little, then yeah, that's a win in my opinion. And for example, for dandruff, like I used to have dandruff problems. Vinegar, it just works so well. Like vinegar works better than Head and Shoulders. It just it just cleanses it just so well. It of course it's not 100% vinegar. It's like vinegar and water mixture. And I would say drinking vinegar, nothing really happens to you unless you're having like super concentrated. Even Gotis recommends drinking some vinegar if you had some type of like if you feel like you had too much animal fat. Coming at you live from Skeleton City. I just made a little bit of rage bait on Skeleton City's channel. I told him that he's Durian Rider from Timu. He's the diet scam man. The diet scam man I didn't came up with because I saw it in a comment. Someone said to him, "Hey, diet scam man." Yeah, that was funny. Stay bony. Yeah, uh, he's still making videos. Just takes him like a week or something to upload. I guess he's busy with work. But it's amazing how he uploads the same type of content as Durian Rider, like exactly the same VO2 max. Why I don't restrict calories. Um, what else? Well, yeah, weight fluctuations, uh, food noise. Yeah, that's one triggering one. Like they are craving raw animal fat and raw organs like crazy, and they call that food noise. And they go and have instead some rice. Let's see. Did you see the snake diet guy got banned from YouTube? Yeah, I saw that. I know I saw that somewhere. Then I looked it up. I could no longer find his channel. I guess he went on Rumble or something. I guess it is hate speech when someone yells like that into the camera, like with "Hey fatty" and whatever. Yeah, it's not nice. You see, I'm very confident that I would never get banned for saying "see to your problems," because yeah, see to your problems and what Snake Diet guy says, it's the same thing, but it's a more polite way to say it. And it's more accepting because hey, it can happen to absolutely anybody. If you're just you go to the grocery store and let's say you're not aware of what you eat or whatever, and you want to try some chicken nuggets and whatever else, and you just start having, or you just order McDonald's on a daily basis and fried food. What video are you editing? It's a Durian Rider. It's not video, it's basically well, it is like a video review, but it's mostly my vocals. The video is already done. I just edit the audio part because I like to make it sound like a like an audio book. It is easy to listen to. He never recovered from his collarbone injury. Yeah, I told him. I mean, if I'm warning him, I'm making a video for him, and he's not responding, then yeah, there's nothing to do. Normally, he would need to eat like he would need to eat like bone marrow, because yeah, shoulders and stuff they need bone marrow, and drink raw milk. Maybe look up, there's like a thing where they eat like crushed eggshells, like turned into a powder. There are some people. I actually heard about this. I'm not saying that it's legit. I know about some people that exactly broke collarbone or rib or something, and they while they were resting, they were, I don't know in what form, but they ate some crushed egg, how to say, the not the peel. What did I say? The outside part of the egg, it's like a lot of calcium in that. I'm not sure if it gets absorbed, if it's like crushed into powder form. Like, I don't know, maybe ask Chat GPT, or I don't know, man. If I would have a broken bone, I would look into it, but I'm not going to eat eggshells. Eggshells, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They eat like eggshell powder for, but I would say some eggshell powder, it's still healthier than some rice. Come on, the rice is just so laughable. Who are the best game pickup channels? Um, I I really did not hear much about pickup artists for a really long time. But I remember a video where this guy was like, I actually used that thing in one of my videos because I got inspired by him, where he was like, don't be ashamed if you like Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatever. You just go in front of the girl and you just say that you summon Pikachu or whatever. Like, that was very funny. Or if you're like a World of Warcraft nerd, you should just embrace it and don't be ashamed of it. Because in the end, he is right, because if you're like a World of Warcraft nerd, but you look good, you shouldn't have any problems. Okay, like uh, that's like just a silly excuse that someone doesn't want to date you because you play World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is just such a time waste, in my opinion. I used to play that game for a long time, until, well, not too long, but yeah, it was enough. But I just realized that how much it doesn't really matter, because what you do now, it takes a lot of time, and it's just going to expire, and you just have to do it again. And yeah, I don't have time for that. So yeah, I don't know any channels who like, I don't follow such a stuff. I know about that because I just watched it because it was funny. But all these pickup artists, it's like, I don't know, they just give in so much into validation. Yeah, that's their problem. That it's just too much validation. It's like validation is everything for them. And not just any validation, it needs to be female validation. Durian looks awful these days. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's what he says usually. If you know, you know. I think he has split with his official girlfriend and is with that Chinese girl. Yeah, I already said that. I have a video about it, and I already created a post that I think that they split, but now it's 100% that they split. Maybe I think that Natasha still has like a lot of stuff clothes and things, and steal it Durian Rider's place. And Durian Rider is like, yeah, here's the key, whatever. I have like lots of properties. I don't care. This is like, yeah, I trust you. And all that, I don't know, maybe Durian Rider still makes money after Natasha because it's like a business. They treat it like a business. Maybe they made like a contract that no matter how they split or break up, Durian Rider still has to gain like 90% of the OnlyFans income. imagine imagine giving up all of that, and some other man gets the money what Natasha makes. Yeah, that would be kind of embarrassing for Durian Rider. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. If he's out of the picture, he's out of the picture. I remember on Instagram, uh, someone said on Natasha's Instagram that Durian Rider left the chat. And Durian Rider got triggered that uh, that guy is always in the comment section and whatever. But I couldn't see it like someone else told me because, yeah, since he blocked me, yeah, I can't see his comments at all. POAs are so 2010s. Yeah, POAs are like before the black pill thing, but at certain moment it was like overlapping, and the thing is that both PUAs and both black pillars, especially those that can't really get a date or something, they're like really giving into the validation. Like that's what they have in common. What is your new video about, and what kind of music do you like? Uh, my new video is basically a message to Durian Rider. I'm going to upload it today, I guess. What music? It changes. I listen to all type of music. I actually have some type of playlist. If you go on my channel and you click on playlist, there's a playlist with music I like. It wasn't updated for a long time, but yeah, those are classics. Sometimes I just open up my own channel, and when I'm in shower, I just turn on that playlist and I listen to that. Or whatever. Whenever I want to listen to some music, I know that there's some playlist, and I just listen to that, my own playlist. Because I don't use things like Spotify, or I don't like ads. He just wears baseball caps now. Well, obviously, why? It's because to cover the lack of hair. Do I identify as a Zoomer or a millennial? Well, I was born in the 90s. Like I was born in 1992. I'm 33. And I really don't know which which I am part of. I'm a Zoomer or a millennial. I guess I'm a millennial. I know that. I guess I'm a millennial. No, if I was born in 1992, that's a millennial. No, I don't know. I agree. I think it was the steroids. Basically, yeah, he's definitely on hormones and stuff, like hormone replacement therapy. I was just watching a video. I should review that video where clavicular is on a podcast with bunch of ladies, and uh, a lady was like, not a lady, it was basically it was young looking, whatever. She was telling him that clavicular is basically not a real man because he's on hormones and he can't produce it naturally. And he was making up all type of excuses of that. Yeah, but he's just infertile in the moment or whatever. Like it was just total cope. Oh, yeah, and she was also saying how you shouldn't mind that uh, you, that some women are going to need another man just because this guy clavicular is not producing testosterone naturally, and clavicular tried to argue with her that it's the same as having it naturally, like getting it through injections. He's saying that it's the same as having it naturally. Like, yeah, that's just incredible. Thanks for your answer. Were you ever a hipster? Do you have tattoos? I have no tattoos, and I was always against it. And whenever I heard my friends that they were saying like they can't wait to get tattoo and they're gonna have so many tattoos once or whatever, I was always cringing at that. I always thought that tattoos are like changing the wallpaper of your PC or wallpaper on your phone. Like at the certain moment, doesn't matter how cool it looks at the first time, you will get bored of it. Getting a tattoo, it's better to get sticker of the tattoo or a sticker that you really like and just stick it on your phone or on in your room somewhere and look at that. Maybe just print out a sticker with the tattoo you want and just place it somewhere and to look at that design. It's better to than to just put it under your skin, like to actually get tattoo. I used to like that, like fake tattoos, like the ones that you get in like a chewing gum package or whatever, the one that with water. I used to have many tattoos. I actually was a fan of that. I don't know for what reason as a kid. But getting a real tattoo that hurts and stuff with that. And about hipsters, uh, me and my friends kind of identified as hipsters, but it was just for purely for fun. Like those hipsters that wear beanies, like the hipsters, like they wear beanies and they grew out their beards. They wear sunglasses in the club or whatever in the cafe for no reason, or wearing sunglasses. Like the modern type of hipster, like back and wearing like like boots and things like that. Yeah, it was stick-on tattoos. If my woman needed another man, there's no way she would be my woman. Yeah, that's true. It's like the village bicycle then, you know, almost like the village bicycle. I knew a beautiful girl who was ruined by having her whole arm tattooed. Tattoos are hard to get it. Yeah, but depends who looks at it. I would say tattoos are hard to get it right. Sometimes it looks good and but yeah, again, a good face for it and whatever. And there are those people that regret the tattoos and they cover up all in like 100% ink, like fully black or something. It was acceptable in the 80s. Like the tattoos. Like, yeah, maybe because it was like a new thing or something. I don't know. In and stuff like that. Yes, and like sailors and those who were like in jail or something. Yeah, those are the people that got tattoos mostly. I mean, depends where are you from, and also people like that were in army. I saw so many older men who were like having like tattoo of tank and things like that. They were like getting it in the army, and it wasn't like nicely designed tattoos. Like it was like looked like whatever. It looked like a tank that was drew by a 3 year old or someone with shaky hands. Right. Yes. Right. Come on, man. That wasn't me. I'm just listening to my audio. I don't know if you could hear it. It was from the speakers. Did you see the Romanian dictator get executed in 1989? I didn't see it because, like I said, I'm from 19. I was born 3 years after, but I heard about him. Uh, what can I say? There were good things about that time, and there were also a lot of bad things. Like one of the good things is that he actually built like many places to live, and yeah, of course it was so people move in to the city and they start working for the factories or whatever. Like yeah, that was one of the good things about it, that he actually gave away places to live for free. And I'm talking about 2 room apartments, 3 room apartments, 4 room apartments, five, whatever, man. Sometimes even luxury apartments or whatever. And he just gave them away absolutely for free for families. Like imagine that. And those apartments nowadays cost like big money. Like you don't make that much money. It's like really difficult with an average low income to even buy an apartment in my hometown. Like you come on, like you would, even if you would save up all your money, even then you would not buy like apartments like that. And back in the days, they were giving it away for free, man. Like that's one good thing about it. I'm not here to be like, oh, communism is so good. But I know there are a lot of bad things that comes with it, and yeah, whatever. I'm not here to defend like any political. I don't really like to talk about politics, but I'm just saying that was a good thing about it, that he actually gave away places to live for free, and not to just 100 people, like thousands of people. like thousands and thousands, like in many cities. He just built and built, and yeah, just to move in people, so they go and work in like a factory or something. But also in the same way, you couldn't just start your own business. Like it wasn't uh, like in I don't know, like in United States or something. I guess I I I don't I don't know really much about it. I'm just said something positive about him, but definitely there wasn't too much other things if they wanted him executed. Well, if you're like a dictator or something, you definitely have strong opinions that not everybody agrees with, and just the fact that you couldn't just open your own business. You had to go and work to certain jobs, and it was illegal to just stay home or something. Yeah, that uh, many people did not like that part. Oh yeah, and there were also like rich people who got their lands confiscated and things like that. And definitely the rich people did not like him. But someone from a small village is given a 4-room apartment, or I don't know, like 2-room apartment for free. That's what, brand new, like it's just sound insane today, but that's what happened. Like imagine getting a room or house for free, just like that, from the government. It it sounds unbelievable, like it sounds like a dream in a way. And if you think about it, food also, like in terms of meat and stuff, it was also better quality because it wasn't as much chemicals invented yet. And I guess food was better, genetics were better, and all of that. And you were given a place to live. Yeah, like yeah, that has its good things. Oh yeah, and he also like imprisoned people, like rich people or priests or someone who was like coming from like a high status family, or I don't know. So yeah, there were like many people against him, but I wasn't born, and I did not know much about it. House for free, it's like what? And you don't have to pay rent? Like what? That just sounds incredible, man. And all you needed to be is just to be a young man who's capable of working in a factory or developing some type of skill or something. And back then, I heard that going to a university, it wasn't for anybody. It was like a big deal to go to university, and not many people had universities and like like such a high degree. It wasn't like nowadays that you have gender studies or whatever, some type of useless degree that will never help you. And some people can't even get hired with an engineering diploma. Yeah, like what in the world, man? I learned what in the world from Braille skateboarding. It's like a YouTube channel about skateboarding. I'm almost done with this thing. It actually takes longer because yeah, I was reading the questions, but yeah, whatever. I do want to do live streams more often. Yeah, Coach Diabetes tried to like play the like what's how do you say it, like the Uno. What's the card game? Uno, I don't know. Like the Uno reverse card on me by trying to criticize my diet, man. He was saying how I crave mushy vegan food because I eat meat. Like, what? Did I like make the meat like cut up in a shape that it represents a carrot or something? I don't know. I would understand if I would take some minced meat or something and shape it up like a carrot and take some aged like green aged how to say it, like liver, because sometimes liver it has that green thing, and place it like a leaf or something. Yeah, I would understand it, but craving vegan food because I eat meat, that's just incredible. And he also did not um, say anything about the fruit juice that I had fruit juice. So he could not criticize me for being undercarbed. So he just criticized me for my diet, and he was telling me how you can't survive on bone marrow. He did not say liver because, yeah, I'm gonna make actually a video about it one day. That he could not tell the difference between liver and kidney. He said that it's a kidney, but I actually did not have kidney for like 1 or 2 months or something. Sorry for the question. I don't need to be sorry. Like I'm online for a reason. You want to have a chat while I'm editing. What is her name? Dairy Amy. Why are her cheeks so red and acne? Her name is Amy I don't remember because she blocked me. Once I sent her her own video and she blocked me. Amy, she has Instagram. Amy Lar of I don't remember. Uh, I really don't remember her second name or something. I don't know. And yeah, but it's Amy for sure, and she's French. She even has a French channel. Imagine moving from France until Australia just to uh, just to eat rice and potatoes. Like what? At least eat some kangaroo liver or something, or koala, or whatever, or possum. Yeah, Coach Diabetes got really triggered by my video. That's why he only responds in one sentence, because he wants to play like some type of mind game. I also have some type of theory that Durian Rider is paying him or something. Something is going on. I think Durian Rider has so much money that he actually pays some people to push his message. And no matter what, it has to be pushed. It doesn't matter that I say that, hey, you guys are just eating sugar molecules. The message has to be pushed because they are getting paid or something. But this is just how to say it? It's like a speculation of mine. I'm not sure about it. Why are her cheeks so red and acne? Well, it's because of the bad diet, obviously. And she used to have on her lips, like the end of the lips, like some type of maybe I just got hacked, guys. I'm just kidding. Because my display this what? Don't tell me that. Oh, it's okay. Save project before it's too late. Save project. Save to computer. Imagine editing it and then it gets lost. Did I save it? Yeah, it's all good. My display went all the way black and then reappeared. I need to save the file and the video is basically done. Yeah, it is just a theory. How can I get my girl back? Honestly, like I remember my so-called my first girlfriend ever, like when she broke up with me or something. Yeah, I was trying to get back or whatever, and eventually I realized that yeah, it's not really going to happen. And the second time it happened with somebody else, I just stopped. I just didn't care, and she was in shock that I was not trying. Like what? Like am I supposed to, if not interested? Then yeah, I don't know. And maybe when it's your first time, it gets like it hurts a lot, but over time you do get used to it, and I'm not saying it's a good thing to experience it. It's definitely not pleasant. Like I remember it, like it was the most hurtful thing ever. But over time, you just get used to it, and it doesn't become as of a big deal. And nowadays, I don't regret that breakup at all, and I'm actually thankful for it, and I never think about it ever again. Like sometimes I even forgot that it happened, and I actually feel stupid for feeling bad at all in the first place. So uh, as time goes on, you just get different perspective, and you might not even see her as beautiful as she was. I don't know. Things just change, and even when if I would look back to the picture, it's just not the same, man. I don't know. Like I can just browse up because basically they have like their Facebook or whatever with pictures from back then, and I just look at it and wow, I had such a crush on you. Like I don't know, it's not the same today. Uh, Responding to how can you get it back, you just tell her that you want to get it back. You want to get back together. Like that's the best thing, to just being direct. And if it's supposed to happen, it is going to happen. Like that's what I would say, that you should be just clear. And if you get rejected, then that's it's not in your control. I have a theory that when it's about breaking up, the the person who breaks up with you, it's somewhat easier for them because it's their decision. They let their emotion, like they either let their emotions fade or they just faded naturally or whatever. and somewhat it's easier for them, and they know it was their decision, and they take responsibility. It's not always that they take responsibility. Sometimes they do come back and well, yeah, like the one that broke up with me, for example, uh, she was complaining that why I am no longer calling her. Like, what? Dude, you broke up with me. Like, what? Uh, why would I call you? Or something? Or why am I not um, sending heart emojis or something? Why am I just being so boring in text or something? Like, why am I no longer putting as much effort? It's like the crave for validation. But just know that sometimes it just hurts because it's not you who broke up with her, it's her who broke up with you. And there are girls who actually want to get back together just because you broke up with them, just to take revenge on you, that they break up with you. It's like some type of power game, and you just have to know that, is it like a power game or is it like real love? Because if it's just a power game, it can feel like it still hurts, but I don't know how to put it. Because I think back in the days, like my first one, it was like a power game for me. Because over the years, I just started to just not care as much. It hurts like hell. Thank you for your perspective. I will be direct with her, and if it doesn't work, I will accept it. Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. You just tell her that you want to get back together, and also, yeah, that's the best way. You just have to tell her. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to uh, play like mind games, like acting like you're not interested or something like that. Yeah, it's not a good idea to act like you're not interested or something. Or like PUA say that don't be in contact or whatever. Like, if you want to know how she is or what she's up to, you can just ask her whatever question you have. And if she plays mind games, then yeah, you definitely need to get out, because yeah, that's not good for your mental health. Like, you can't be happy with someone who is just playing mind games, because there's just constant fakeness and all of that. Oh yeah, and also just know that sometimes when girls say certain things, they are like testing you. Like, there are girls that act like they want to break up, but it's actually a test that, are you going to chase or not? Like, they want to know that, are you committed enough, or things like that. Yeah, it's like shit tests, exactly. There used to be a there used to be a I mean, he still is. There is this guy called Third Flinging Monkey, and he once said that the best way to pass a shit test is to act like you don't want to, what, her. And in my opinion, you shouldn't act in any way, but yeah, they do get in shock, like when they don't feel like desired or something. Yeah, nagging Nancy. I don't like nagging Nancy's. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that it's not always real what they say. Like sometimes it's like they just manufacture things. And many times I took it seriously and I got pissed off, but it's like they just want to see you if you're getting uh, angry about it. Because if you get angry about it, then it means that you're emotionally invested. It's not like they are not meant to be trusted, but they really have hard time like being like super direct. Like some of them, they are also like afraid because I don't know. It's like natural uh, to not be very direct because you can get in trouble because physically they are just not as strong as us. So yeah, uh, some of them might get scared of that or whatever. But I find it that many times, like women are more aware than men in some ways. Like many times, I had like a woman telling me something, and I adopted it, and it happened exactly like that. Like they have some type of it's like they are more natural. Like not everybody, but some of them. It's like they can't really express what they want to say, but they are right. Like it happens exactly like they say it. I don't want to give examples because yeah, I prefer not to give examples about this. Well, yeah, this is the best way to put it. Like in some ways they are like way more natural than men are nowadays. Like in some ways they are like more connected to nature. They just can't express it. It's like their senses are like more sensitive, and by that they just feel the environment better than us. I'm talking about, I don't know, back in the days when we lived in nature, but nowadays like sometimes it's just more enjoyable to talk to them because it's like I don't know how to say this, man. It's a little bit complicated for me to say it in English. Yeah, exactly. Like they listen to their instincts. Oh yeah, here's like one example. Like many girls, they refuse to exercise, even when it's like running or something. They just don't want to do it, and they know that it's like a slave thing to do, or work or anything like that. And we men, like we get more brainwashed because we want to be like competitive, and we want to prove that we can run, for example, faster, or we can lift more, or we can do something better than the other man can do, or there's something special about us, but they just don't feel the need to prove themselves in that way. How's it going? Check out this video by Durian Rider. You might need to increase the volume because my audio quality is always flawless. It must be the diet. It's diet diff, and voice diff. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Take care.